leader of ESL at Choithram School. And I welcome you all to the orientation for the third E Summit. So without wasting much time, I will really talk some business and run you through about what we are in. Primarily, E-Summit. We are here to discuss about E-Summits. Primarily, E-Summit arises from E-Cell. The main motive of E-Cell is to nurture the aspiring entrepreneurs. At E-Cell, we Choithram strive to develop an entrepreneurial environment for the students with efficient conversations between the students and successful entrepreneurs. We believe that practical knowledge is much more important than theoretical knowledge. That's why we try to give practical experiences to the students. So now comes the next question. What is E-Summit? E-Summit is a celebration of entrepreneurship. Unlike the annual functions or athletic meets, initiated by the ESL to inspire and enlighten the future entrepreneurs about entrepreneurship and the startups. So quickly let us move to the activities we are going to organize in the E-Summit this year. We will be having business idea presentation to give the students an exposure to real-time environment when they will have to ask for an investment in front of the investors. Business quiz will check business knowledge of the students and innovation challenge. The highlights of the event, it will check the skills of the students to convert an unsellable product to sellable product. So now I would like to invite my friends to brief you about the events we are going to have in this E-Summit. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Manik, leader of Choithram E-Cell Committee and Choithram E-Summit Committee. So I am going to tell you about business idea presentation. The number of participants who are participating in this event is 6. Now as we all know that a team has 6 participants, every team has 6 participants. That is 2 students are from 9th and 10th and 4 are from 11th and 12th. So all of the 6 participants of one same team will present their business idea. Within the time limit, 10 minutes. The maximum time given to them for presenting their idea will be 10 minutes. The business idea should be under the following domains: quality education, good health and well-being, affordable and clean energy, industry, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities. Now let's come to the presentation part. Now the ideas that has to be presented, it can be presented in any form. You can present it with the help of PPT presentation like the one here, or you can present it through the models. It is up to you. But if the team is presenting their business idea with the PowerPoint presentations, then they have to submit their presentations prior to us. They have to submit it before October 29. And on the day of event, we will not allow any pen drives or any hard drives to run your PPTs. So please take care of that. Now I request Raj Sahu to brief you about the business quiz.
Good morning to all the degrees present here. Quizzing is the best means to enhance the knowledge of an individual. Business quiz under the aegis of E-Summit is an innovative quiz which would enrich the students with business terminology, current affairs related to business, inspirational life of entrepreneurs and businessmen, details about the world's renowned firms with a tangible knowledge of local startups and businesses. The quiz consists of 4 rounds. Each will develop the skills of pondering, analysis, logic, understanding and knowledge. Bujo bujo jano jano, would going to be a drill round in which students have to create the answer to zigzag riddles on all above mentioned arenas covering variety of questions. Jo Bola Wo Sikandar is a rapid fire time bound round consisting multiple choice questions in which students have to choose the correct option. Fuk Fuk Ke Kadam Rakho is an odd one out round in which questions are posed before students and three of the options contains the relevant information regarding the question while the other option is not relevant to the question. The latter is to be identified by the student. Suno, Dekho or Pehchano is an audio-visual round consisting of sound clip, video clip and images through which students have to search the answer. Questions in this round contains clues according to which the marks are awarded. There are 4 lifelines for students to aid them in their hard times. It's going to be an interesting and learning quiz. Myself Raj Sahu and I am going to be a quiz master for business quiz. So let's see the round one by one. First round, namely Bujo Bujo Jano Jano, will be a riddle round in which riddles are asked as the questions in this round and the team has to choose the correct option from the given option. All the 4 lifelines are applicable which we are going to discuss thereafter. Questions will go from team A to team D and then back from team D to team A. Each question carries 10 marks and there is no negative marking in this round. The round is also not the time bound test. Questions will be passed to the next team if the particular team do not know the answer. Let's see a sample question for this round. Mark is about to graduate from college and is looking for full-time employment. He has decided to concentrate on looking for a job with a major corporation. His job search strategy will be make sense because managerial skills can only be fully developed by working for big firms, or is smart because major corporations are still the most important source of employment within the United States of America, or indicates that Mark wants a chance to utilize his entrepreneurial talent, or is likely to limit his job prospects since most new jobs are with small businesses. So you can see through this question that in this round a case study or a riddle or like a riddle or a case study will be given through which the students have to pass the test. Now moving to the next round. Jo Bola Wo Sikandar. Likewise the name is the rapid fire round and in which factual questions are asked in this round. A team has to choose the correct option from given options and all the 4 lifelines are applicable in this round. Question will go from team A to team D and thereafter team D to team A and each question is carrying 15 marks. And there is a deduction of 5 marks for each incorrect answer given and this round is time bound. Please mark this point that this round is going to be time bound test. A team has to answer a question in a minute. If the time elapses, the question will be passed to the next team. Question will be passed to the next team if the particular team do not know the answer. So please mark this team. Let's see a sample question for this round. With the slogan, you push the button, we do the rest. This businessman put his product in the hands of consumers for the first time. Who was he? Was he Edwin Ashland or George Eastman or John Wesley Emerson or William Morris? So like this question, this round is going to be a factual description questions or you can say of facts, figures or names or identification. Now moving to the next round. It's Fuk Fuk Kadam Rakho. You will pose odd nouns, some very interesting odd nouns in this round. And the team has to choose the correct but irrelevant option from the given option. And all the 4 lifelines are applicable in this round. So questions will go from team A to team D and then back from team D to team A. Each question will carry 20 marks. And there is a deduction of 10 marks for each incorrect answer given. And please mark, this round is not a time bound. And question will be passed to the next team if the particular team do not know the answer. Let's see a sample question for this round. Choose odd one out from the following. So you can see through this question, we will give more odd one out, interesting odd one out moving to the next round. सुनो देखो और पहचानो. It will be going to be an audio, visual or image round in which audio visual questions are asked and 3 clues are given for the aid of the team. I want your attention for special attention for this round because it's a typical one. Because 3 clues are given for the aid of the students. A team has to give right answer by listening or watching audio, video or image or through the subsequent clues in the question. And marks are awarded accordingly. If we will going to see in a sample question. All the lifelines are applicable in this round except Janta Janardan. We will going to see what's it. Question will go from team A to team D and then back from team D to team A. If the team answers the question correct by listening or watching the audio visual image at the first, 25 marks will be awarded to team directly. If through the first clue the team gets the answer, 20 marks will be awarded and correct answers at second and third clue will be awarded 50 and 10 marks respectively. But there is a heavy deduction also. There is a deduction of 20 marks if the answer given is incorrect after listening or watching the audio video image at the first clue. Incorrect answers at first, second and third clue will cause a deduction of 15, 10 and 5 marks respectively. And this round is also not a time bound test and questions will be passed to the next team if the particular team do not know the answer. Let's see a sample question for this round. Identify the service provider from the image. First, if a team gives the right answer from the image itself, 25 marks will be allotted. And the clues will be displayed or repeated one after another. For like first clue, police in Bangalore is seizing them, terming them as illegal. The aggregation or simply continuing with their operations. And when the team gives the answer at very first clue, 20 marks will be allowed. Clue second, a captain is going to serve. When the team gives answer the second clue, 15 marks will be allotted. And if the clue 3 is given an answer, correct answer is given, it is a platform which provides an opportunity for people with a two-wheeler to become a rider on the platform and earn some extra money in their spare time. It's India's bike taxi. And if the incorrect answer is given in the subsequent clues, marks will be deducted accordingly. Now let's talk about the lifelines of the business test. So we will going to have 4 lifelines, namely Janta Janardan, एक सवाल दो जवाब, दोस्त की मदद and गुरु की शरण. So first lifeline will be Janta Janardan. According to this, a team can take the help of the audience if they are stuck at any question in the round, any round, but except in Suno, Dekho or Pehchan. Mark the statement, except in Suno, Dekho or Pehchan. The audience will vote for the option. It is the willingness of the team if they wish to go with the advice of the audience. It is not bounding or any count to the team. Okay? The lifeline is of one time. The next lifeline would be एक सवाल दो जवाब. A team is awarded 2 chances to give an answer for the single question in any round. If the team is confounded between 2 options in the first 3 rounds or has 2 answers for the last round, it can use this lifeline. And again the lifeline is of one time use. The third lifeline is Guru Ki Sharan. A team can take the help of its escort teacher to answer question in any round. It is the willingness of the team if they wish to go with the advice of the escort teacher. There is no foundation and the lifeline is of one time use. And the next lifeline and the last lifeline is dost ki madad. It is a team can take the help of the other students of their school. Mark the line, other students of their school, participants of other events, to answer a question in any round. It is the willingness of the team if they wish to go with the advice of their friend. The lifeline is again of one time. Before we are proceeding, we have to see some additional information about the quiz. To play this interesting and innovative quiz, the team has to qualify the written round of the quiz. Top 4 teams will be going to play the quiz. Written round will consist of multiple choice questions of similar varieties shown in above slides. There are tiebreaker questions after multiple choice questions for the selection of the teams and the score of the team are equal. Tiebreaker questions are short answer questions. Most appropriate answer will be considered. Questions of written round in the round of business quiz are based on business terminology, current affairs of business, inspiring life of entrepreneurs and businessmen, world-renowned firms and new startups in business. So, all the very best to all the teams. See you in the business. Now I will hand over for the next.
Now, there is a certain change in our movement. It is innovation challenge now instead of panel discussion. Now, what is innovation challenge? Okay, from this picture, can you think of the innovation? What innovation can you think of this picture? What innovation is there in this picture? Anyone? Yes? Okay. Anyone else? Yeah. So the person is using the umbrella in a very different and innovative way. So now can you think of other innovative ideas from the same umbrella is given to you? Anyone? Okay, tell me 4 innovative ideas which you can think of the umbrella, and I will write it down. Anyone? Anyone? Come on, let's be interactive. Anything else? Anyone? Come on, let's be interactive. Okay. So that's it. So this is what you have to do. Okay? But we will be giving you a product, not a picture. We will be giving you a product. Each team will be given a product and they will be given a time, and then they have to present a innovative idea out of that product. Now there is a big twist in this, that the teams who are going to participate in this, that is going to be selected by us. Now the teams that are going to be selected, it will be the same 2 students who were participating earlier in the panel discussion. The same students will participate here in this innovation challenge. But we will select 6 random students, 6 random participants from 6 random students now, and we will make one team out of them. So now in one team there will be 6 different participants of 6 different schools, and then that team will be given a product can ask the questions, any queries. For all the events, you can ask anything you want.
Doubt about the business idea presentation, that how many students will be participating. So it's basically 2 students from 11th and 12th will be leading the business idea presentation. They will be there on the stage, but if you want the help of the other 4 students, like maybe in using your system, maybe using your, maybe if you need them to act for something, then you can take the help of those 4 students as well. But the 2 of 11th and 12th will be leading the business idea presentation. Queries you can ask from your place, and we'll answer so that everybody will be clear about the query.
You have to mail us that prior, the detail about the idea, and that should be in a proper format which we will make it, the format. And the last date for it is October 2019.
And the topic is that usually in events what happens is sometimes the pen drive doesn't work, sometimes the system doesn't work. That's why what we want is if we have the presentation in hand with us and the system all together, so that will be easy for us and that will save time as well. So that's the only reason behind getting the presentations from you before the event.
Can you let us know the number of participants? It's how many have been registered?
Ma'am, we have got the confirmation registration from 14 schools, and 4 to 5 schools are from they're not from Indore, they're from out of stations. So that's why we don't have them here right now. And the next thing is that we will be having an offline session as well. Like this whole orientation has been recorded, and we will be posting it on YouTube. So if you have any other doubt or if you want to check things again, then you can go through that YouTube video as well. We will be sending you the link by tomorrow. So you can go through.
So how you will form the team for that innovation challenge? There are 14 schools.
Ma'am, see, if there are 14 schools and 2 students from each school are there for the innovation challenge, so that is total 28 students. So if we make a team of 5 or 6, so there will be 3 to 4 teams, and we will be giving them a product. Maybe we will give a same product to all the 4 teams, or maybe we can give different products to all the teams. And the main point will be that those products will be non-sellable. Like उन्हें बेचना बहुत मुश्किल होगा, वो बहुत यूज के नहीं होंगे. So you will have to make something great, something you have to make a great innovation. So the judgment will be done on the innovation. So you will have to look on that innovation, that how you can make that product totally sellable, and how those people that they have a urge to buy that product. Yeah, that's why I'm making teams, man. For 2 students, maybe it was difficult, but actually this task is for presenting yourself. Like even you will be given 3 minutes will be the time for presenting the innovation challenge, and they will be given 20 minutes for preparation. So 20 minutes is a good time to discuss with all the students, and yeah, it would have been difficult for two students, but now we will be having 5 to 6 minds working together, so that will help them. And secondly, ma'am, entrepreneurship, business, and all these things are about team building. So that's why we added this event to the summit, because it will help in building team spirit and adjusting with the people who don't know. You have to listen their problems, their opinions, and they'll have to listen to yours. So that's the main reason behind adding this innovation challenge. This is totally relatable to entrepreneurship, and secondly, it is a team building task. So that's why we have added this. So while discussing if we have a task, okay, something related to entrepreneurship. So the task is, you all have notepad in front of you. You just need to take a page from that. You will be given 10 to 15 minutes and do whatever you can do with that page. The entrepreneurship is all about innovation, right? So you just need to take one page out of that notepad and you can do whatever you want. You have pens, you can make drawing, you can do some art and craft, whatever you can do. Whatever you feel that the best thing which I can make from this paper is, maybe like I'll just draw a sun on it. It will look good, I'll color it, or anything which you can do with that paper. So you all have 10 minutes. You just need to take a page from that notepad in front of you. Even teachers can participate. So you just need to make whatever best thing you can. Okay. So you can start. We will be giving 10 minutes to you to think what best you can do with that paper. So we will see how different mind work, and like there are 30 to 40 students here. Let's see how many different ideas we can get from the same paper. What they thought and why they made whatever they made from that thing. So they'll have to give a reason. So the teacher can choose any best two from one table. And teacher can choose their own idea as well. So the time's up now. So let me want two students from each table. Like who's the teacher feels that these two are the best. So let's begin from secretaries. Ma'am, the two best presentations.
Yes. Hello everyone, I am Debbie Kanango from St. Richard's School, and what I have made is a paper bag for ladies, and this paper bag has spikes below it, as you can see. So as we are like concerned with the safety of girls and ladies, so what this bag will do, if we go for defense purpose of a girl or a lady, she could use this for self-defense. Even if you don't know karate, boxing or anything, like every girl doesn't know that. So what you can do is just punch someone with this bag to make it all. And also we have one more innovation with us. The best thing I could come up with paper was a small box sort of thing. And as it is paper, we can easily throw like pencil shavings or whatever during class. It's quite convenient for throwing garbage. And also, if decorated a bit more, it could be used as a showcase. That's all.
Okay, so St. Richard's School has set the standard. Okay, so
I have made the stick. With the stick, we can make many of the models like showpieces, and many things we can make. Just using this paper and glue. In 5th class, I made a big ship out of, by using just this stick. Thank you.
I'm from Gold International. My name is Khushi, and I have made a paper pen out of a paper. We can throw anything in it, and we can easily dispose it as it is made of paper.
Thank you so much. Now I have a girl from Choithram school, and she has made something very good. So, Yashika, please.
Hello, I am Yashika and I am from Choithram school. We know that Diwali is approaching and the major concern is pollution. All type of air pollution, noise pollution, and even the crackers aren't safe for kids. So we have one pataka here, like small children to play with, and it's safe for the environment and it's even safe for the kids. And so it's like just a fun innovation we could do with the paper within 10 minutes. Thank you.
And that's a great thing which you can do sitting on the last bench in the class as well. Okay, now from Prestige School. Come on, anyone.
Good morning, everyone. I have not made something innovative using this piece of paper, but I have written a poem. A poem is the best way to convey our feelings, and here I have conveyed my feelings, which I'll express using a poem. And I have made a picture of Miss Earth, who is very sad, and then I have written, "Hey Miss Earth, why are you sad? Has something happened bad?" My Miss Earth answers me, "Yes, nothing happened what is good, and that is completely changing my mood." I asked her, "But what is the reason that made you sad and changed your mood from good to bad?" She answered, "Waste, waste, waste, which is never properly placed. People throw it here and there, which is increasing pollution everywhere." I answered, "Yes, Miss Earth, we need to control pollution, and I have a great solution. And the solution is microbial fuel cell. My dear friends, microbial fuel cell is a device which converts biological waste, that is wastewater, into electricity. It is a device which has been, researchers are going on to make this new cell, and I really want this cell to be implemented in India so that we can control waste, because in India population is a major concern, and due to overpopulation, pollution is increasing day by day, and we really need to control pollution, otherwise our future is in danger. So thank you. This was what I wanted to. I wanted this thing to be implemented in India, and I presented this idea in front of you. Thank you.
So, like, we just had 4 to 5 presentations, and now all of them were different. Like, this was sure that we humans cannot, stick, or we cannot, think the same. We all are different. We all see situations in a different way. So now we have 2 schools left. So, Vidyavan.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jackson, and I am from Indore Public School. What you thought when you get a paper, what you have to do? The simplest thing is to write. Am I right? So we have not done much. It's simplest thing. You get a paper. What else you can make of it? We have discussed our ideas and not try to waste the paper. We have discussed that what we are going to do in our event. Thank you.
हाय, मैं आरत है, यहाँ हिंदी में बोलूँगा, अच्छा लगेगा। तो यहाँ पहली बात तो इनोवेशन की बात अच्छी हो रही है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। तो यहाँ एक ही पेपर से मैंने डायरी बनाई है। पेपर के लिए बहुत डायरी के लिए पेजेस लगते हैं तो वेस्ट होता है वो। तो सबसे अच्छी बात है पेपर जब आता है हाथ में तो उसे सेव कर, क्योंकि उसको बनाने के लिए ट्रीज लगते हैं तो सबको पता होगा। तो ये मैंने एक डायरी बनाई है, अभी कंप्लीट नहीं है, इसे स्टेपल करना पड़ेगा, स्टेपलर था नहीं तो इनकम्प्लीट है, लेकिन हाँ ये डायरी है। इसमें यहाँ बिजनेस की बात चल रही है तो आगे जाके हम बिजी तो होंगे, हैक्टिक शेड्यूल, कोट 3 पीस सूट पहन के जाएंगे मीटिंग्स में। तो वहाँ एक बड़ी डायरी ले जाने से अच्छी छोटी डायरी ले जाएं। ये छोटी डायरी में आप इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स नोट कर सकते हैं। तो यही था इनोवेशन।
चलिए, विद्या भवन स्कूल, अब आपने हिंदी में बोला है तो मैं भी हिंदी में ही बात करता हूँ। तो मतलब विद्या भवन स्कूल से हमें ये जानने को मिल गया कि वो बहुत अच्छे से प्रिपेयर्ड हैं इवेंट के लिए। मतलब उनकी तैयारी ऐसी है कि हम अभी से ही एकदम, हमने देखा ओरिएंटेशन हमने शुरू कर दिया है काम। सो लाइक ऑल द स्कूल शुड थिंक दैट दे आर गोइंग ahead, so you have to run faster behind them. So now anyone else? And also, first of all, we have teachers. Even we gave the task to teachers, so we have teachers from Sanskriti school and Emerald Heights. So any teacher who would like to come willingly? Okay, we have Lavina ma'am from Emerald Heights.
Hello, good morning everyone. From this piece of paper I have made 2 things. One is a small rose that you can give to anyone, whether a maid or an employee, to your mother, to your father or to your loved ones. Or there are many occasion days, or Friendship Day, or Mother's Day, Father's Day. In the morning when you wake up, on social networking site you are posting that pictures where you are loving so much. So one thing from a piece of paper in the morning you can give to your parents. That would be more lovable. And along with that I have created a small picture, a painting that is describing a piece. And over here I couldn't get a time so that I can show the busy schedule that we are living for. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And it's pretty sure that when we make something by our hand and we give it to our loved ones, then obviously that feeling is a good feeling that we have. We just gave our time to that person rather than going to shops and just giving money. Time is more important than money, I think. Okay, now NPS, please.
Good morning everyone. I am Shruti Nagar from National Public School. Here I have made a letter in which we can write our feelings. In today's world we cannot convey our feelings to anybody. So in our free time we can write our feelings in this letter box and we can keep it secretly if we do not want to share with others. Thank you.
Okay, anyone else, like the last 1 or 2 students? Okay, Ishika wants to come from Choithram school.
I want my team to come with me.
Okay.
I'll present, but they can be a part.
Okay, you can have your team as well.
Good morning everyone. Myself and I have basically 3 products, and first is the waffle container. You can see this is my waffle and this is the container. And then we have a small envelope in a card form. Like you can see the collar, we can give it to our brother or our father, anything. It can be a card, it can be used as envelope or anything to gift a small thing. We have this as a bookmark, but it can also use as pen stand. It can be both the side. One side pen stand, another side the bookmark. And the quote written is, some see darkness and some see stars. Everyone has their choice to see it in the night. Thank you so much.
this task was not just for you. We even asked our principal sir, Mr. Rajesh Avasti, about what he will do if we give him that same paper. So he said that the best thing I can do with the paper is keep it blank and save it for future. Whenever I need it, I use it. Okay, so now moving forward, I invite Avni and she'll be telling you about what we are expecting from the business idea presentations. So, Avni.
Not with the business idea presentation, that you are clear with the ideas. And still if you have queries, then I can solve it. But I want to tell you about the innovation challenge, what we are expecting from it. So, we all know the mobile phones, we all use it. How it came into existence. Earlier we used to have those landline phones, right? And many phones, but they were not mobile. We cannot keep it with us every time we go out, and we cannot keep it in our pockets. So, to solve that problem, mobile phones came. So now, from this, it is clear that the innovation challenge, we want from it that a problem solving should be there in that. Problem solving in the sense, any problem which is existing, that idea should solve it. That innovation should solve it. Like, for example, if you give me a mobile phone, then I would say that the innovation I want is that I should have 2 batteries in my phone. If one dies, then I have the second one. So it will be convenient for me. Now, what if that picture which I showed you, the umbrella one. If you ever ask me, then I would suggest that what if I don't want to hold it in my hand every time? So for innovation, maybe we can have a belt with the umbrella. So I will not have to hold it every time. It will be stick to my belt. That is the innovation. So like this, we are expecting the innovation. It should solve a problem first of all, and then it should also be innovative. It should be new, it should be different. So, many products are there which we will give you. It could be a saleable product or a non-saleable product. It is totally up to you that how you excel, how you take the challenge and how you come up with the challenge. That's it. Now, if you have any queries, then you can ask. No queries? Okay. So now I invite Viraj sir, our mentor, to address you all.
Good morning, everybody. Go around the room, see whatever you see right now, and identify one problem that anything is. For example, you can see a whiteboard. What kind of problem this is solving, right? Any one problem that you see, any problem like a fan or a laptop or a mic or anything that you see around yourself, and that is solving one problem and making your life easy. Write it down right now. And I will request all the teachers to not in this particular class. any product that you saw and you could not find a problem that it was solving? Anyone? Now let us go back to what you people have created out of that single piece of paper. Was it paper or piece of paper that product that you have built out of this, was it solving any kind of problem? Was it solving any kind of problem? Could you build, could you sell it to somebody? Could you sell it to someone, to the one sitting next to you? Could you do that? Could you do that right now? So is that still sellable? Can you, how can you sell it to me? Okay, come on, come on. Sell this to me right now.
No, it's not possible.
Can you, have you built something out of a piece of paper, right? Can you sell it to me right now? Can you do that right now? I could sell a diary to someone, the one who created it. I could do that. Can anybody else sell something or other than that? Sell it. Anything else? Yeah. Is your poem sellable, ma'am? Let me tell you, you can sell your poem. Let me tell you that you can sell your poem on any of the social media websites, right? Ma'am. Yeah. Can you say that? Thanks.
So everyone, as you can see, this is a box, and being a box made out of paper, we can easily like throw in garbage, which can create a mess. Like pencil shavings, we have that small pencil shavings that can like spoil whatever thing you're throwing it in, and instead of throwing it outside in the class or somewhere, you can use this as a convenient way. Plus for storing chalks and other items that release a lot of dust, for storing colors. They're not going to spoil your pouch and everything. You can use this box to store it right here. Also, if you can decorate it a bit more, you can like keep it and it also looks good. So that's it. You can carry it in your purses and everything. All the ladies around here, girls, you can carry it in your purses easily. And small makeup stuff, you can keep it in so that it does not get spilled in your purse.
So that's the whole point of students who are trying to make this e-summit is entirely organized and planned, and everything exhibition part, even if it is done by the students. So the point here is business ideas and innovations that we are trying to make with the e-summit has to solve one problem. This device has made our lives incredibly easy, right? 10 years back, this was a device that could only be used to like make calls and receive calls from the people or text them something. Today, it is more than the calls, more than the text messages. It is way beyond, right? So this is what we are expecting in the business idea competition. The scalability needs to be critically measured. The clarity of the idea, the problem that you are solving. It is very easy today to solve, to sell this why? Because it is reducing the dust amount of white chalk that is going in my office. Right? It is making the life easier for a teacher. Right? So the main idea is to like not go into something that is very traditional, not go into something that is already existing in the market. Come up with something new, come up with something that is innovative enough to be sold in the market. We'll have judges that are coming from the industry. They'll be judging you on the basis of what kind of innovations that we are coming up with. They are not concerned about the marketing thing, they are not concerned about the financials, because we already have experts for the same. We can go to the CA, we can go to the marketing guys who help you market. The main idea behind the business presentation and innovation challenges to come up with something that is unique, something that can be easily sold, and something that is solving a bigger problem of the society in the coming years. Right? I would now call on our principal sir, Mr. Ramesh sir, give you a brief about
Very good morning and welcome to Choithram. And you people have done a very good job, he said. So, appreciations to you. Lot of things have been talked about the e-summit, talk about the various events you are going to have. Somehow I want you people to understand what actually it is. And why it is important to go for such things. You all are studying various subjects. You must be aspiring career in some field. There are few questions which you should ask to yourselves. A question like, those who are aspiring for computer science, are there any who are aspiring career in computer science? No. Chartered accountancy? Okay, few. Any other branch of engineering? Oh, that's surprising. Very good. Medical? Okay, fine. Non-conventional, how many of you want to become a painter? Great. How many of you want to become a musician? That's great. How many of you have not decided yet what to become? How many of you are confused what to become? Now, with all the ideas what you have in mind, just think what kind of society you are going to face after 5 years. If you want to be a musician after 5 years, what kind of music will be liked by people? If you want to become a painter, what kind of painting will be liked by people? And this is where, the whole objective of the events like e-summit lies. And the objective is not to succeed in life, but to learn how to fail for uncertain future. You have not seen future. Probably you must have born at that time when mobile phone was introduced in 1993. How many of you are before 1993? Nobody. So you are directly the mobile generation. The first mobile I bought was in 1994 and it was a Motorola headset. And it was 469 grams in weight. So putting half a kg weight in the front pocket. And what you could do with this, with that mobile phone, was only to play snakes. That's the only thing we were interested in. And do you know how much I used to pay for an outgoing call? 14 rupees per minute or part thereof. If I talk to 10 seconds, then 14 minutes. And if somebody calls me to receive a call for 1 minute or part thereof, I have paid 13 rupees. So what we used to do, the concept of missed call came from that time. That okay, fine, you did not receive the call, because when you dial from a fixed line phone to another fixed line phone, only 1 rupee. So we saved 12 rupees. Think if those kind of phones will come back today. Will you be able to survive with that technology? And why this need came to have the mobile phones which you are using? Everything you are doing on your mobile phone. I carry my whole office on mobile phone. I carry my calendar, I carry my emails, everything, all my documents are there in my mobile phone, which fortunately is something 100 grams plus. So the weight is reduced by 300 grams and I don't have to carry the briefcase. You know, earlier the principals and the executive used to carry a briefcase. Now we don't have to do it. Now all those who have thought of something new was all in darkness. Due to digitalization, Kodak company closed. Have you heard about Kodak? They used to make the films and the cameras. You don't need cameras now. I was watching an advertisement, I think it was Vivo or something, saying that 4 cameras rear and 2 front cameras. And now phones are coming with special selfie camera. And then you have a group selfie camera also. Now what are these things? Then somebody got up in the morning, 6 o'clock, and said that okay, let's do it, and it was all accepted and it was success? No. The highest amount of a good company is invested in R&D. It is more than marketing, sales, human resource, finance. Why? Why every company is coming up with different mobiles? I am using mobile because, as an example, because we all use it. Other than that, there were so many things. 3 years back, when we first started, 4 years back, when we first started the e-cell, one of our students got the innovation award, the school innovation award. And at that time, that student was in grade 9. So it's answer to your query that will 9th and 10th students will be able to do it. And it was unbelievable. It's in the last stage of its patent. And what that product was, that was a hybrid product. There is a medical instrument which is used usually in type 1 diabetes, and it is called insulin pump. So those who have type 1 diabetes and they need insulin every time, they use the pump. So the pump is fixed in the abdomen, and whenever it pump keeps checking your glucose level, and whenever it is required, it releases the insulin. So see, such a big invention was done, isn't it? Now what the child did, the principle remained the same. And what he did is that instead of measuring the glucose level in the human body, he started measuring alcohol in the human body. The level of alcohol in the human body. Then he put 2 sensors in it. Sensor number 1 was in the palm, and sensor number 2 was put in the ignition of the vehicle. And you have got a lot of accident because of drink and drive. And if the alcohol level of the body is above the recommended level, the ignition gets jammed. Such a wonderful device. Who did it? Class 9, Abhyuday Singh. And he was working on that idea for 2 years. That means he got the idea when he was in grade 7. And he failed and failed. So when we talk about the idea and what Devan sir just explained, that the idea which you think is actually an innovative idea. If it is innovative idea, is it sellable? Sellable not only in terms of money, but in terms of the use for the people. Long back, the first man to bring email was Samir Bhatia. That was an innovative idea. And he sold his idea to Microsoft. This happened in late 80s, mid 90s. When I was in grade 11 in 1985, first time I saw a computer. First time I saw computer, and that computer used to boot with 2 big floppies. And all F0, F1 had different functions. Now people, they hardly go for the desktop other than offices. Now, if you see, the sale of the laptop has decreased. Your mobile phone has everything. You can create all kinds of documents. So Microsoft Office is gone. You can edit pictures. You can click photographs. What not you can do with your mobile phone. As I said, I carry my office in my mobile phone and connectivity. So the basic idea is that do not think at which age level you are, at which standard you are working and what you are working. The thing is how you are different, how differently you are thinking than others. And that is exactly the career. Career is not in any stream. Career is always in an individual. When you go to a doctor, there are few doctors who have studied the same MBBS, charges 50 rupees, give you 1 Neeli tablet, 1 Peely tablet, 1 Lal tablet, that okay, you take this. And there is a doctor who do proper diagnosis and give you a different, and you feel that okay, fine, he is a good doctor, he charges 500 rupees, doesn't see if you go, you have to take an appointment and the diagnosis is very good. Is human anatomy, physiology is different for you and me, for the doctors? It's the same. But then too, the diagnosis matters. So becoming a doctor is not a career. Becoming an engineer is not a career. Is it? There are so many engineers whom we do not consider as good. There are so many doctors who are not considered as good. And above all, there are so many teachers who are not considered as good. You must be having your favorite teachers, your likes and dislikes about the teachers. So you do not like the teacher because of the profession, doctor because of the profession, but because of their individual talent. And that makes you different from others. So the activities like this actually is to provide an opportunity to learn how to think. You cannot stop thinking. Can you? If you stop thinking, you know what is going to happen? Others will think about it. You know, which photograph we have to put on the wall, which mala we have to put on the wall, because your brain will stop working. And you have got approximately 10 lakhs ideas in a day, the research says. See how our brain works. 10 lakhs ideas. But we don't even remember 1% of the ideas. Do we? We do not. Why? Because when we think, we always think with a context. There are so many things which is without context, and we don't remember. Human mind is functioning in such a way that if you do not have a context, you cannot correlate things. If I say gram, what is it? Gram. Can anybody tell me what is gram? No? Why? Because there is no context. Now, I'll tell you a small story. There was a coconut tree near a lake. And a rabbit was passing by. And all of a sudden, he hears gram and he starts running. So he, on the way, meets deer. Why are you running? Run, gram is coming. And they start running. Fox, what happened? Gram is coming. Again. And then the king of the lion came. Everybody was running, and the lion was surprised that, you know, what's happening, I do not know. He said, gram is coming. Oh, what is gram? So one looked to another, another looked to another, another looked to another, and at last, rabbit. What is gram? How he looks like? Oh, I don't know. Again, all of them, they went to the lake, and at the same time, the coconut fell in the water, and the voice came, gram. Now you relate what is gram and how many times you have gone through this gram phenomenon. So you need a context. And how you get the context? You get the context repeating the answer, opportunity, problem. If there is a problem, you want to find out the solution. Because I am going to purchase the product if I need it. So either I need it or you have to create a need for me. Mobile phone is not needed to you people. Is it? No. Smartphones are not needed because you just want to be connected to your parents. So you will not go for Nokia 1100, which costs 900 rupees. No. Why? Because that need has been created in the market. Fashion. There is a need which is created in the market. You know, it so happened long back that on a ready-made shop, I was purchasing something, and then somebody came and he said, "Ki bhaijan ko jacket dikhana." So he started saying, "You know, jacket dikhana, wo jacket ye." अरे वो jacket नहीं चाहिए, वो दिलवाले में जो शाहरुख भाई ने पहनी थी ना वो jacket चाहिए. Now see, this is creating the need. So this happens in the fashion industry. So like this, you have got so many things. But at the same time, you have to think